go to Michelle Beisner.
Today's race is going to be extremely critical for both Mario Dominguez and Oriol Servia of Team Forsyth. Where they end up could very well determine who we see in that number 7 car for the rest of the year, as Paul Tracy states that he's ready to jump back in the number 3 come Portland. All right, here with one of baseball's elite, Roger Clemens. Come on, level with me. Are you staying in tip-top shape, getting ready for the Major League?
I'm in top shape for driving go-karts right now. I mean, that's what I've been doing the last couple of days, and it's been a lot of fun. But to play Major League Baseball, I'm going to need a couple weeks yet to get going.
So what do you think? Are we going to see you in an Astros, a Red Sox, or a Yankees uniform?
Well, you're going to cut anything that I don't say right. I hear you're a Red Sox fan, so there's a lot of Red Sox fans and Yankee fans here today. I've noticed that, but I don't know what's going to happen. I know that I'm going to get myself ready, and then I'm going to, probably towards the end of May, I'm going to know what's going on.
All right, well, enjoy yourself today. Thanks so much for hanging with us. Back to you.
Guarantee of the Rocket will be watching tonight with interest. Michelle, what's the view down there from the Forsyth team?
Well, I'm with Jerry Forsyth right now. Jerry, I've got a question for you. Who do you expect that we'll see in that number 7 car in Portland?
Well, at this time, we haven't made a decision who we're going to run in the car. We may have to run 3 cars, because I made a commitment to Oriol that I would run him the rest of the season if he won the race today.
That's not a bad commitment to make to him.
I give him some incentive, I'm sure.
When you think about the Newman-Haas-Lanigan team and its driver, Sebastian Bourdais, words come to mind like consistency and success. But last week in Cleveland, they posted their 2nd DNF of the season, something very uncharacteristic. When I asked Sebastian how it affected his mental game, he said, "It doesn't. I won't allow it. I have the same frame of mind every time that I get into my race car. Go out, drive hard, and have fun." We'll see how much fun he has today with questionable weather and a 3rd position on the grid. So the hottest ticket and the toughest ticket in town to get here in Toronto is that for the Drivers' Party, which is held on Friday night. All the proceeds go to benefit the charitable foundations here. It gives some of Toronto's finest the opportunity to mingle with their favorites, and it gives me the opportunity to mingle with one of mine, Mr. Cedric the Entertainer.
Come on, let me entertain you, baby.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
I'm down here with Paul Stoddard, other team owner of Minardi. Actually, let's talk a little bit about Dan Clark, the team that's really doing well right now. There was some frustration this weekend. Tell me about that.
Yeah, Dan's had a rough start to the season, as everybody knows, but yesterday he was in pole position and we just got it wrong by a lap on the timing. Now he's up there in 3rd, and it's just what Dan needs. He needs one confidence boost to get back to the speedy Dan we all know he can be.
Now with this pending weather, what's your strategy going to be like?
Watch the weather and wait. At the moment we're in a good position, but with 50-odd minutes to go, anything can happen, and in motor racing it normally does.
Paul Stoddard, thank you very much.
Yeah, and anything can happen on a day like today. He has to be aggressive and go for it right away. Michelle?
Well, rookie sensation Frank Pereira has got a couple of things going for him. Not only is he leading in the Rookie of the Year standings, but he's also hot in the tail of overall points leader Rafael Matos. Now, he's obviously finished in the top 5 in all 9 races, the only driver to do that in this series this season, but he's well aware that in order to catch Matos for the championship, he's going to have to finish better than him for the rest of the year. Well, I'm down here in the pits at Newman Walks with Graham Rahal, a recent graduate of the Atlantic Series. What are you doing down here? You don't qualify for another hour.
Yeah, well, I got a little break, so every time I get a little chance to go out and watch, I like to. And especially here with Atlantic having a doubleheader, it's nice to come out and see the cars.
Tell me how Atlantic has prepared you for Champ Car.
Yeah, I mean, especially at a circuit like this in Edmonton, I mean, the cornering speeds of the Atlantic car are fairly similar to the Champ car. So, and also, you know, with the close racing, it's always good to be a part of it. And then once you get in Champ car, it's maybe a little more difficult, but it's certainly close to the same.
All right, Graham, thanks a lot. Richard, when you talk to officials, what did officials tell you about the start?
We've been accused of blocking at the start, but we also have a question of Pereira jumping the start as well. But we've been told to move back 1 position at this point.
And what has your driver said at this point?
We're busy arguing with the driver right now. He will move back.
Yeah, I can assume that the response, Michelle, great question, is that, wait a minute, I don't want to let him by. And they're saying, look, Rafael, you have to, or it's going to be much worse.
As Cristiano D'Amato continues to recover in the hospital, his support grows here in Denver and around the sport of racing. With these stickers being displayed on all of the cars and with the fans here in Denver get the unique opportunity to send a personal message and get well wishes. Cristiano, you're in our thoughts and our prayers, and we hope for a very speedy recovery. Everything that happens in Toronto happens within view of the CN Tower, and Thursday night was no exception as John Street transformed itself into Party Central. From the music to the cars to the food, all of these contributed to the kickoff of this 3-day festival of speed, the Grand Prix of Toronto. This weekend, it's homecoming for a very special member of CTE Racing. Tess Brilia is a 7-year mechanic and front tire changer for Nelson Philippe's car. She says that she got into this by chance, but that she loves every minute of it. This is just another example of the very unique people in this very special street racing sport. Dale, you've got to be pretty happy with how Bruno is running this weekend, despite some of the struggles that you've had.
He has. In fact, now he's in a battle with Will Power that caused him to crash in qualifying and hurt him being up higher. So hopefully they behave out there. But he's in 4th, solid. He was number 1 this morning in practice. Catherine was 4th, so we can hopefully have a good day with him today. I understand you did quite a bit of work on Bruno's car after qualifying. Yeah, we've changed a lot of things this weekend. Unfortunately, we've now had 3 crashes this weekend. Not all our guys' fault, but hopefully he hangs in there, and it'd be nice to get back up on a podium today.